guys, this is Sarah's Night.
And Lantis.
So we're back with Let's Play Skies of Arcadia.
Don't sound too excited.
Yeah, sorry.
Silence.
I didn't. I didn't mean to make it sound like.
Yep. So
now we're able to go up and down, farther up and down, above and below the clouds. There's all sorts of places we can go now. We can actually simply fly above the Dark Rift.
and now we're in the Bright Rift. Is that how that works?
Yeah, like you can see the edge of the Dark Rift right here, and we're just flying over it.
Yeah, because screw that place.
Oh, I didn't realize Yapatoma was up that close to the edge of it.
Yeah. So, I have something to share.
What you got to share?
I often spend a lot of my time these days watching Twitch and see who's running what. You know, sees like some speedrunners or some challenge runners.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry if I may interrupt right quick. I just realized, if I recall, you actually, what's the best part? No random encounters
At all?
in
Oh, that is nice.
This one ship's going above, so these guys already had this technology?
Apparently. But anyways, I got a random message on Twitch from somebody. I'm like, huh, who's this? I don't recognize this username. And it was a dude who was like, hey, are you that Lantis from the race channel? I'm like, yeah, it's me.
Oh, cool. You had a...
So I got noticed outside of...
You had a fan track you down?
Yep. And I ended up talking to this dude for like, 15, 20 minutes. He was actually watching the channel before we were doing races. And he particularly pointed out that when he was back in college, he thoroughly enjoyed the Let's Play that you and I did for Thousand Arms.
Wait, was that before you started doing races?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I stopped doing Let's Plays by the time we were doing it. It might have been during the same time, but I think like there was some point where I stopped doing LPs on my channel entirely, just did race stuff.
Right.
But yeah. This dude is Talisman Person 503, and
Talisman.
it's kind of a jumbly name. It's Talazan PRSN 503, and he had some really nice things to say about the just our LPs and stuff, and he's like, yeah, are you doing anything? And I was like, yeah, I'm actually still recording stuff. I'm SK's coming over tomorrow to record. So, and I gave him a link to your channel, so, hey man, if you show up, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, thanks, Talazan?
Talisman Person.
Talisman Person.
I guess I'd just call him Talisman, that's cool.
It's cool to hear from you.
Yeah.
I'm especially glad you enjoyed Thousand Arms,
because
that's not a good
SK
game.
loves Thousand Arms.
Oh, let me tell you.
He especially loves the one-on-one combat system. And has nothing bad to say.
Actually, I think where I saw this comment, speaking of that, there was a comment I saw on YouTube very recently. Okay, I think that was the island where I got the dude with the huge nose, who now sells me weapons at the base.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I think it was a YouTube video about this dude, what he thought were the top 10 must-have best RPGs on PS1.
No.
And I agreed with every one of them except Chrono Cross.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Chrono Cross is garbage.
What's going on here?
Well, if your compass is anything to go by, then you're in a magnetic field that's just spinning wildly.
Oh, that's right. It's telling you there's a discovery. I like how it's just totally invisible. You just gotta
and it's just like burp into reality.
But anyway, I think in the comments somewhere, and it might have been a string of comments I participated in, where I was like, I would not put Chrono Cross on there. I think Tales of Destiny would have been on there. It was some other RPG I just like a lot better than Chrono Cross.
Well, Tales of Destiny is definitely better. It's like I think it hasn't aged as well, especially considering like more modern Tales of games and how they play. But
yeah.
I still think it's better than Chrono Cross. But did someone light you up over it?
No. I mean, I think it was in response to something else. Somebody else was like, you know, maybe somebody else was just like, man, I'm glad you didn't put me like RPGs and crappy battle systems like 1,000 arms or something else. Or no, like they said something like Legend of Legaia, and
Legend of Legaia is better than Chrono Cross.
I agreed. I was like, I just didn't think of it when I said it should have been in there. I just thought of Tales of Destiny first, and it was like, you know, that had like excellent combat, and it really did. It was a great combat system. It's just sometimes it could tend to draw out, but you know. And somebody else is like, what about 1,000 Arms? I know everybody craps in the battle system, but it was really fun and inventive. No, it wasn't.
Nope.
It was like the exact opposite of that.
Like
the dating system was fun and inventive.
I don't know about that.
But
was it really though? It was just, hey, I want to go out on a date with this chick. Now go through
That
this.
was the first time I'd seen anything like that's what I mean. I'm not saying
dating simulator is its own genre. Like
nobody is going to see that in an RPG. That's not the
you
point.
You know what? That's probably a good thing.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
Just like battle system is horrible. That's one of the most horrible battle systems ever. Hey.
Missed it.
Oh, it's a leaving.
No, that's not a ship. That's not a fish. That's a...
Who is that? Oh, it's Piastol again. Piastol.
Pistol. I just want to call her Pistol. But it's not spelled like that. I like her sonic quills in the back of her head.
I also like the fact that she tries to pass herself off as 17 years old.
Right. Well, you got to give the pedos something to ogle.
I can't tell. I'd still bang Selphie. You know it? I know it.
Man, you like...
And now, the YouTube audience knows it.
You like yourself some dumb, man.
On guard.
She's dumb, man. She's dumber than a stack of bricks. Jeez.
Are you? It's like you're trying to do the impression of an Italian mobster and failing miserably.
I did not have that in mind.
Why did you suddenly...
I'm just saying, the bitch dumb. I find it, like, I don't care how, like, cute you are or how pretty you are. If you are too stupid, immediate turn off.
As always, I'm just gonna have Aika. I guess red hair, and I just happen to be thinking of Evangelion at the moment.
Yeah, you love Asuka as well. That's definitely.
No, I don't.
Absolutely.
Oh, you are
One of your
so...
favorite women, next to Ryoko.
Okay, yeah, now I know you're not simply mistaken. You're trolling big time.
I know it's funny because you sent me a link to that video.
I just now upload it because I just suddenly thought of this thing. I was like, you know what? That is immensely satisfying because Ryoko is like the most repulsive chick in the history of fiction. Okay, maybe. I mean, it's really hard to pin down the absolute worst in like all of fiction, but she would definitely be up there. She is a 0 out of 10.
There's
at best a 0.5. And I hope the mic picked that up.
It picked up the T. I'm sure it picked up the T, but I don't know if it got the BES.
So yeah, Ica, I'm just too scared of Eternities. I'm not even sure Piastol does it yet, but I'm just going with it. Cutlass Fury is going to be my pretty much only poison attack.
I actually got a kick when you sent me that video, and I saw that you put something in the description. I clicked it, and it was like, like an entire...
And I explained just why. Some Noxie, huh? Aha! Sorry.
Aha, I say. Wow.
Oh, well, the dog's got a lot more HP this time.
Yeah, because you one-shot it last time.
Yeah, I think I did. Oh. Sorry. Actually, what was I learning on him? I can't remember what
I
magic I was
don't
focused
remember.
on.
Did you finish Red?
Oh yeah, I think I finished that like a long time. No, I did not. I did not learn to finish it. I can swear, because I pretty much had him focused on red since the beginning of the game.
Well, I mean, it takes a long time to do, man.
Actually, it takes a short time than I would no, she still needs to do. One problem about that is I have to use healing items instead of healing magic.
So SK learned today of a Star Ocean game he's never played called Star Ocean Blue Sphere. It's a Game Boy Color game that just recently got fan translated. It had been in the works for about 10 years. And I just finished it like a week ago. And I thought it was pretty good. There were some like really obtuse puzzles at some point, and some boss fights that are a little ridiculous. But aside from that, what they managed to pull off from the freaking Game Boy was very impressive.
Let's try this.
It's a sequel to Star Ocean 2, so it has all the Star Ocean 2 cast, pardon me.
Now you want to talk about my OG, other than Luna.
The original gangster?
I've heard it said. Face my blade. Like your first love, even. Rena is always going to be. Oh God, that is. It's all about the Rena, man.
Yeah, and
She's still one of my favorite RPG babes ever.
I no longer
babe.
try to
Okay, go
categoricalize fictional women.
Act superior, go ahead. And
Oh, look. If that is...
what? Oh, I guess that's what I don't think I ever did understand what that teardrop status symbol made.
You can't focus.
Okay. And I would go ahead and presume that you can't even build up spirit using them, like, naturally, like, just whatever they managed to pull in at the end of each turn by taking some other action.
I don't know.
Well, as long as she doesn't do Tempest Dance on it, which is probably exactly what she's doing right now.
Woo! That is painful, sir.
Something about the double spinning wheel kick she does in the second half of it just seems so much more painful than the actual side attack. I know it shouldn't because that's a blade and that's her foot. But just being kicked quickly twice in the jaw like that really just seems like
it's just a gut stab. Hork!
Okay, I'm sorry, but this music really does not need to kick in if everybody's in good health except one, and he's not even KO.
You know, this
That
music
is
shouldn't-
still so far from actual, like, defeat.
Also, the song's not very good.
I am glad that they have it, though, because I do... The fact that it is, like, a mood change. I mean, what other RPG does that?
I can't think of any.
So,
That do mood changes.
I really do think that is
Well, it's a
nice.
cool thing, but they could have picked a better song. What was that?
By the way, this is gonna take quite a few Cutlass Furies, apparently. Oh, wait, the victory music is going on, and her HP isn't even near halfway gone.
Really?
I guess it's just the fact that the dog's dead.
Oh,
But
so
who gives a shit about that?
yeah, I mean, the dog was kind of inconsequential. I'm kind of curious what this going back to that video you were talking about, what the other 9 RPGs he picked. Were they all PlayStation 1? Or?
I thought I showed it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, it was about the best PS1
PS1.
RPGs. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, I don't think Final Fantasy 8.
Well, I don't think it should be.
But it was pretty much all the ones you could set. Star Ocean 2,
Yep.
Lunar,
You know, 1?
I think it was both,
Oh,
actually.
no, I mean, if I had to...
and I would still agree that if I had to pick, it would definitely be Eternal Blue.
Yeah.
It used to be for several, probably for a good 4 or 5 years after I first played Lunar 1. So maybe around the beginning of college when I finally decided, no, I gotta be honest, Lunar 2 is better. But before that, for 4 or 5 straight years, Lunar 1 was like the best game of all time to me. Not just the best RPG on
Was
PlayStation.
Final Fantasy Tactics on it?
Yes. Yeah.
Wild Arms? At least one of the Wild
Yeah.
Arms?
Yeah. Wild Arms 1.
I actually like 2 better than 1.
1's better.
2's better.
1.
2.
1.
2!
No, it's 1.
I know it's 2.
You know nothing.
I know it all!
I know it all.
Like, you know, grade school arguing. No, yes, no!
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no. Alright, let's see how much. It's gonna take a while just from the fact that I seem to suddenly be doing crappy damage, or she just has that much more HP.
Well, I still...
I'm sorry, I can't get over this in particular. I know everybody else is around the same age, but this is like a 17-year-old chick, and she is trained so
Also, she's
like,
wearing nothing.
ferociously, so fiercely, so determinedly. She is basically has like slaughtered pirates by the hundreds. She is basically doing like an ethnic cleansing, if you can somehow apply ethnicity to career aspirations being a pirate.
Careeric cleansing?
That's what she has devoted her life to. And it's like, you haven't even graduated high school yet.
You think
This
this world
makes
has
me-
school?
This makes me feel very insecure and like impotent in my manhood.
Oh, really?
Because I know I don't have 15,000 HP who can do
And 100 kills under your belt.
yeah.
I wish I killed, like, 100-something people.
You know, out of context, that's really not going to sound right. Especially being white nowadays.
Yep. Aaron earned an iron urn.
She needs to defend no matter what. I'm running out of SP though, bro.
Dr. Shield! On guard!
Hey, y'all. Well, it looks like you can't lose, at least. Like, she's never gonna be able to take anybody down. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just a little bit more actually did it.
I love that through this entire fight, it had been smooth sailing, and the second I opened my mouth, something happened that could have, like, jeopardized it. dig.
She's still getting defended. He can use Sacred Crystal. Watch her do Tempest Dance on a
Delta shield.
It's not gonna happen. It absolutely not.
There
gonna
is at
happen.
least a 1 in 2 chance instead of a 1 in 4 chance. I would say that.
Yep.
Sorry. My dear God.
And she doesn't even sound like a child. She
No.
sounds like at least 30.
Do you think that maybe she's lying about their age then?
No, I think it's just in just about any JRPG world.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody is
I
like,
bet Xenogears is also on that list.
oh yeah, Xenogears was too. It was like everyone we know.
Well, was Legend of Dragoon?
No.
I really like Legend.
Actually, it might have been.
That's a really good game, man. Actually, it's funny. KJ's been playing through that recently, like very recently. And he's come back and be like, yeah, it's still a good game. Really love the combat. I mean, the graphics look good for the time. Music's all right. But he's like, the writing is not good.
I had this vague memory that I had some kind of issue with the way it was written. Not like the story itself.
The story
Just
is
kind
fine.
of how it's delivered through dialogue.
Correct.
I just have a vague memory of that. So I guess he's onto something.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Well,
Delta Shield is still gonna apply to you even after. Well, I'm gonna have to take a chance and let my guard down because I want him to get experience.
mm-hmm.
On guard.
And she's gonna do that to Tina, and she, yep.
Good night.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna end it. Just, they're gonna have to miss out on experience unless I have no.
Yeah.
Now, what I can do
You have to pick.
is just
Who's your
pray.
favorite?
Is just pray that it works, and before Vice gets his final shot in. Really?
In before it absolutely works. Absolutely gonna work.
Oh, it will work.
Oh! Oh man, that's amazing. Okay.
I do like.
Is
this
it over
song.
already?
Right, that's. Look. That-
I got 2 levels for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got everybody else's experience. It didn't get split, so. Here, I'll be right back.
What I take this to mean, considering that Ica and Vice are like 17 as well, that this woman, or actually this girl child, because she's the same age, or at least claims she is, has had this desire to take bloody revenge on Vice and Ica ever since they were 10. Something just really seems so wrong about this. And of course, we can't get the truth out of her yet. We still gotta fight her like 2 more times. You'd think that she would wise up and think that, hey, maybe they aren't who I thought they are, considering she has attacked us twice with the intent to kill, and we simply beat her and let her go. Basically, I think Piastol is terrible person. Okay, what we've been trying to do here, and kind of dancing around all day, we're trying to find this base that the Empire has supposedly built under the clouds, and I know I'm going above the clouds. Oh. I forgot this going here.
I'll return.
But now I need to head to Saber's Island and rest up since Piastol screwed me up pretty bad.
Oh yeah. She kind of handed you your ass there at the end.
Bitch. Doesn't it just look scary right there? Just this swirling blackness beneath. I just wouldn't want to. But you gotta go there. In fact, I think that's the exact spot I'm looking
So, how much do you regret having committed to playing Princess Tilmitt?
Not really why.
I don't know. The last few episodes, you've seemed kind of like exasperated, I guess is the word.
I mean, it's kind of natural.
I mean, yes, absolutely. Especially that maze that you had to go through.
Well, when I kind of figured out how it's working here, I mean, it wasn't so bad.
That's the kind of shit where you just pull out like graph paper and start plotting the dungeon out.
Ah, there you are. And in fact, let's go ahead and visit.
Whoa. Crash!
Yeah.
You got some
Hi.
feeding to do?
Your hair is stupid, by the way. That's like walking hair.
Yep. Blip. Ancient racer.
Oh, that's all I had. Huh.
Wow. Oh, let's see if an ancient racer is anything to write home about.
Ooh.
Nice.
Actually, no. That was weird. During at some point during our trip to Gettysburg
Yeah.
last Christmas, when I made that sound, you know, like I do when I
Yes.
wake up sometimes, my
Familiar.
sister was like, you might want to like check and make sure you don't have heart arrhythmia. Arrhythmia? I think that's how they say it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you have?
No, I had mitral valve prolapse.
Okay. Women warriors.
Oh yes, the textures are still screwed up.
Oh, yeah, that is. Wow.
Wow, wow.
It's a whole lot of wibble wobble wacky. Lights from below.
I gotta admit, if that's the only thing that messed up in the emulation, I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah. I don't know, that's what my sister was saying. I was like, you should go see a doctor about that. I don't know. Doesn't seem, I don't feel like my heart is out of rhythm at all, but kind of suck if it did.
I do not feel like your heart is out of rhythm, but I am not a doctor, so...
Oh yeah, so let's check out.
You might want to sleep at an inn as well.
Might be a friggin'
Ancient Bracer. Ooh. That's a lot of stats.
Yeah, it is.
He cannot equip it.
Huh. I failed to probably ever acknowledge that.
She cannot equip it. Oh, is it a feminine item?
Well, then why wouldn't Fina be able to equip it?
Or
Is the game trying to say she's a
non-feminine?
man?
Well, Drachma can't equip it either. Wait.
No, he could.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, only dudes can equip it, but Enrique is a dude, but he's like an effeminate dude, so maybe that has something to do with it? Because he can equip the same armor that the women do, yeah? So that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, your mom might have something to do with it too.
What's mom got to do with it? You know?
Does looking at the black spot actually, like, tell you where she's waiting for you next?
But I don't know.
I await you at the same location. Again.
Oh.
So, did she, like, go anywhere in the meantime to recover from, like, the massive wounds I gave her by, like, 10 Cutlass Furies to the skull? Or did she just shake it off?
Try not to don't sing it. Don't sing it. Try
What?
it. Shake it off!
Oh. No, I actually didn't think about that.
Oh, I was telling myself not to.
Okay, I think it was somewhat beneath the treasure island over here. Below the clouds.
Yeesh. Oh, there's something on
I know, it just makes you feel
it. See that?
nervous.
Did you see that? Circle back left. I saw something like down in the air. There's a Viking ship.
I traveled through areas without air.
What?
Doesn't really make a lot
What?
of sense to me. Well, I have failed to find where this place is.
What are you looking for?
I don't even know the name. It's some kind of empire base below the clouds. Try looking for the word Gregorio because I know he shows up again during that. He shows up during that time.
This guy's an archer. I'll just pull up a walkthrough for it instead.
Hey,
Sounds good?
it's supposed to be it. Oh my gosh, you do not have to be so particular. Okay, maybe I'm not going there next.
No, because ice, Maw
It's-
of
it-
Tartarus.
Oh yeah, we're going to get the Yellowstone next. That's it. God, we're not going to that
So where are we headed?
base yet. Mod Tartarus.
Maw of Tartarus. Okay. Let's see if I can find where the Maw of Tartarus is. 152.
hell beneath Valua? Yeah, here it is. It's on the map.
Okay.
I just gotta go underneath.
Because I was, seahorses.
Oh, I love that review. Ultimate Runes of Virtue.
Yeah.
When the seahorse was kicking his ass. Oh, not there yet. Okay.
Wow.
Fish can live down here. But not monsters, apparently.
Well, this is, gotta be honest, not really sure what we're even looking for.
It's like a way underneath. Because the entrance is sealed on the surface. That's like where we were headed right before that time, way a long time ago, when we got blown away by the well or something. Lost track and then isolated up on the island.
Is that it?
The base.
Hold on. Nope, we're out. Hi.
Bats. It's well, it's not attacking or anything, so what's the problem?
It's very big. Is the problem?
That's bigger than.
Yes, it's a freaking monster.
Oh, here's some more.
Dancing lights. You saw these in the opening of Lufia.
Oh, yeah.
2.
Aha!
Hey! Good job.
Couldn't that have sounded any more
More-
patronizing?
No. No, it couldn't. Nice.
So yeah, Octopath Traveler.
I love that game. Great RPG. Love the music. Love the graphics. Wish that allies in your party would speak when it's, even if it's not their chapter.
And I wish it was less depressing.
Look, man, you can't just be into games that are just
What do you mean
Roses.
I can't? I mean, I can.
roses and rainbows and
I'm
puppies.
afraid I can like any game I want to
No.
like.
The real world is sometimes not very
I can
kind.
have. Yeah, except this is getting the message across that everybody in the world sucks and is out to get you. So
That's
kindness and
not
compassion
true.
are a total. That is literally what is being taught to Alfred in Chapter 3, which I just now finished.
Yeah, but you know what? He's
They-
a good guy,
they
and
made
it's not
him-
going to bring him down. And that's their actual message.
No, he actually did. He was brought down by. He was like, huh. He listened to the asshole. He was like, maybe he's right. I think I made a wrong choice. What?
And then
No,
he gave
no.
up, and that's the end of the game, right?
I'm hoping in Chapter 4 he snaps out of that. Because that is so. How was he supposed to know the dude he was trying to save was an asshole? and another guy gets
But
onto him like that. He's
you
like,
gotta love that like dichotomy, because it's like it's
the economy.
the dichotomy, the give and take, like he is sworn.
Dichotomy?
I don't. Whatever. Is that not the?
It sounded like you said economy.
I did not say economy. Roll it back. It's in the recording. But like that's the thing. He's got like a doctor's thing going, right? And doctors take an oath to never do harm. And kind of in that world, it's like you help people, right? Regardless.
Right.
You help people. People need help. You help.
And he's allowing somebody else tried to make him feel like a douchebag for that, who put other people's lives in danger, because it turns out the guy he was trying to save was like a lying, cheating murderer. And he later kidnaps a boy because Alfred put him back in good shape to do so. Like, Alfred knew that was going to happen.
Correct.
And the fellow apothecary in town,
Fellow.
he made him feel like an asshole for that. And Alfred's actually listening to him. So basically, the game seems to have the sentiments: everybody in this world is an awful person. No, that is totally what it is going for.
It's not what
you
it's
don't
going
remember.
for.
I have
Because
a feeling you don't remember
I beat
anything
the game.
about
I beat the game. I know.
Then, okay, you must know, obviously in Chapter 4, he snaps out of that and doesn't listen to that dude's horrible advice. Or horrible life sentiment.
This might surprise you, but you're correct.
Good. Because right now...
Like...
What?
Like, did you really think that the end of the story was going to be, he was right, I shouldn't, I'm just going to go home and give up, and then you get credits?
That's the way it's going right now, and besides, the previous chapter, it's like it was on a pattern. The previous chapter before that, the fellow apothecary in town turned out to be a cheater who was deliberately causing sickness so that she could then charge more.
Yeah, and he resolved the issue.
So that's already telling you that you can't even trust everybody in the world. Might as well be nobody. And Chapter 3 adds on to that, it might as well be nobody. Because Alfred just can't win. He's always going to encounter assholes. And the guy, whatever that dude's name was, he was like, well, my wife and child were murdered by a professional robber once whose wounds I helped restore, and he murdered my family while I was gone, so everybody's a horrible person, and I'll choose who I want to save. Because he has this instinct, apparently, and is God, and knows exactly how to judge, and Alfred's listening to him right now. Just like, it was on a pattern. I wouldn't have been a bit surprised if Chapter 4 ended the same way, on the same... The whole world sucks, so kindness and compassion gets you nowhere. And if, in fact, you inadvertently get somebody else hurt because you helped the bad guy without knowing it, it's your fault.
Now, nobody said that.
That is so...
But here's the thing.
That is so the message that is getting
let's say
put across.
I'm not conceding on this
How
point, but let's say...
Am I supposed to like that? Am I supposed to like that kind of message? That's the vibe I'm getting? There's a totally good reason I'm getting it. Especially in conjunction, it's not like Alfred's the only one who's having dark chapters in the story here.
I like how
Primrose's entire
stop playing the game.
Primrose's entire freaking problem is all about lust for revenge, and it might turn out it's already been strongly hinted. I've just done 2 chapters so far, so I only killed one of the 3 crow's nest guys, whatever they're called. Something about a crow.
Yeah.
They had the mark of the crow.
Correct.
One of them is already hinting that her father might not have been such a great guy. So what? Is she going to be like, I've already devoted my life. Not that this is good in and of itself. I've already devoted my life to just bloodlust, vengeance. And now it turns out there might not even be a point to that. Is that how it's going to turn out too? That her father turned out to be like a pedophile?
No!
And maybe she has repressed memories of him actually sexually abusing her or something? And she didn't?
No! No.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised though the way it's going.
You are really critical of this.
How can I possibly be blamed for that? That is totally the messages I am getting
You're
from
right.
this game.
You
Now,
might.
did I say the game sucked? You're
No.
getting awfully defensive
No, I'm not.
about
I'm
this.
not
Did
saying
I
that.
say the game
no,
sucked?
you did not say the game sucked.
Did I say I was gonna quit?
Did I imply that you said the game sucks?
Yeah, because
No,
how
I didn't.
defensive you're getting. You're like,
You're
oh
also
my gosh,
getting defensive.
oh my gosh, you hate this game.
No, I never said that.
Because it's
I
not
never
to your
said-
because it's not to your sunny, happy-go-lucky
I said you-
liking.
I'm saying you're being.
And yes, I'm doing these these
I said you're being
childish
critical.
motions.
I said you're being critical, and you are.
With good reason. How do I not have
I
good
think
reason?
you might be taking it a little too personal. I think it might help you to take a step back and realize that this is a video game. And yes, there might be bad shit happening, but Deus Ex Machina is going to guarantee that it's all going to be fine in the end. I promise.
I'm just saying it's super dark right now.
I mean, I
that
agree with that.
And
I
that gets me
completely
down.
agree.
I'm sorry if that gets me down. I'm sorry
Well,
for not having a
I'm-
black fucking heart.
the way you leaned into it. But I will say this: the fact that it's got you this revved up and boisterous.
Okay, that in and of itself can be good or bad, but that's entirely subjective. It depends on just how personally you take it, to whether it's not worth. Yeah, it's like making you think, it's making you feel. I guess that's good.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
But I mean, it depends on how far that goes. It can still be so personally offensive that it's just not worth it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do
Okay,
recognize, because I'm just gonna throw this out there, completely related but completely different topic. I don't like Stephen King. I thought that the way he wrote
That was easy.
in It was crossing a line, right? And I believe in free speech. I believe you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want. But when you start getting into abusive, incestuous, pedophilic fathers, that's where I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm out. You know?
Yeah. Well, actually, it was that, and it was something else too.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it another work? It was, what else was it that?
Oh well, there
just
was
really-
also a point at the end of the childhood era.
No, I don't.
Where they
I don't
decided
mean.
to
I don't
all
mean in
fuck
it.
each other because
I don't mean in it.
Oh.
Like aside from the two things in it, yeah. But wasn't there like something from another work that you're just like, oh, like another work entirely? I can't remember what it was.
Probably, I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But I mean, I agree that there are certain lines that probably shouldn't be crossed. People are, more than willing, if that's what they want to do, they can. But here's the thing. While the messages and themes in Octopath Traveler are dark, and while they are bad, I do not think they cross that line.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Alright. So how are the kids?
I'm still wrong.
Yep. Our family's name dies with us.
Yep. Unless, oh god, these guys have some HP.
They got HP, bud.
I mean, at least for a random battle.
Get me straight. Yeah. Ah.
These like giant mosquito
I can't tell.
birds or something. They have like that suction type face.
Viscous or something?
Yeah, I was about to ask you. Thank you.
You got a little hot and bothered talking about Octopath Traveler. Well, I meant not sexually. I meant you were hot because you were and bothered because it upset you.
Did quite a bit of damage for a mobile pad.
Yeah, it did.
Which means my rated sword is going to be wasted.
Nah. Oh, that did nothing. Pang. Weird enemy.
You know, they don't have to, like, tell you that it's attack. If it's just their normal physical attack, even if it has a unique animation, you don't have to tell us attack. Like, it just seems like by very definition, the normal attack doesn't need to be, like, identified.
I mean, I feel you.
I don't care ultimately either way. I'm just thought I'd bring that up.
I was gonna say, it's not still alive. Shut up. No, it's on the game to shut up if it was about to imply that enemy was still alive. Are we there yet?
No kidding, I don't like the fact that it's not dead yet. Is there
Make sure you didn't miss a tunnel that maybe wrapped around funny.
wrapped around? Maybe.
It does seem like a dead end.
We don't have a map or anything.
Here. I should still have this walkthrough up. Let's see what it says about the mall.
Oh, shutters are down. Is the pressure too much in here?
Nope, does the walkthrough. Oh, that's another thing. Bro, you know how angry I got about people who write walkthroughs on the internet that are bad?
Yeah.
Like that one dude who did the walkthrough for this boss I was having trouble with. And he's like, I was level 99, so this boss was easy, and that was the boss strategy.
Yeah, that was for the final boss at the end of Star Ocean 1.
Yep. Well, maybe it's the same guy, because there was a walkthrough for Star Ocean Blue Sphere, and this dude either gave completely wrong information or unhelpful information whatsoever. Like it was infuriating. Like very, very complex dungeons that required very precise actions to be taken in them to complete them. He just glossed over entirely. One of the dungeons was 3 floors of the Lost Forest from Zelda, right? Like you could go you have to go a specific order
Yeah.
to get through it.
Get me
And
straight.
you know what his walkthrough was?
Oh my gosh.
It's just like the Lost Forest in Zelda. Eventually you'll get through it. This is a walkthrough!
It's called Walk Through, as in step by step. Hold you by the hand.
Like, it's just, gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And the entire walkthrough was littered with
This
that
is
garbage.
unacceptable. You need to look at Mr. Pierre Kirby. Wait, Pierre Kirby? No, that's the name of like a. It's the name of like a low budget maybe action movie that nobody knows his name, and I only know his name because it's in the top. Mr. Pierre Carey, that was it.
That's it.
That was his name. He needs to look at his syllabus
Syllabus.
so that he knows what to do.
Moons, get me
Try
straight.
to enjoy like complicated words for certain types of like documents, like syllabus or dossier.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I know like how it's pronounced, but I just keep wanting to say
That was
Glosser.
fun.
yeah,
It's
That's
just normal,
not-
you know.
that's how it's spelled, but not how it's pronounced.
Ooh. I gotta. Who knows? For all I know, I might have gotten quite a few of these. No, that's
Nope.
the other one. In here we got a big huge room.
Alright, do you know which way you came from?
I do not.
Well,
But, so I'll try left first, and if that turns out to be a dead end, or obviously that might lead back to the beginning actually,
so
then
you
I'll
got
just know
two
to I'll
areas.
just know to go left again on my way back. Easy.
Just time consuming if you're wrong. Invested. Oh! Have you fought one of those already? I just wasn't paying attention? Because that seems large. That seems very boss-like.
Kind of wish I had that Eternum spell already.
Yeah, yeah. He seems to have a bit of HP. I could have told you the same thing about Octopath Traveler, so don't you step on my toes. I will destroy your toes. Wow, that did no damage.
Not considering what it looked like.
Oh,
Grabbing you in
okay.
his jaw and
It
just...
made you...
I know, but still, that was kind of
What
weird. What was that for?
That was what he did. He grabbed the
Oh, I thought you were like mocking me, like, shut up.
Move! Give me strength!
That's a little late for poison anyway. Besides, doesn't it hurt?
Nope.
What is it about the shaking around in your jaw for a while that makes it seem so much more damaging than just a simple smack?
Well, you know why dogs do that, right?
To, like, break their spine?
Yep, yep. It is a way to try to kill the prey in their mouth.
An utter
The thing is, if you're just shaking, like, are they, like, biting down harder while
Well,
shaking around?
No, not really. What they're trying to do is, you know, they have like their head or their neck and their whole mouth, and they're shaking it so quickly they're hoping to snap the neck, because the body's just flip flopping around like crazy.
Okay, yeah, okay, I get it, man.
I think
I just
the
never-
colloquial name is the death shake.
Death shake.
Yeah, this is a death shake. You know, dog goes, death shake. All this looks the same to me.
I think that's the entrance.
No, I think the save point was on the other side.
Oh,
I think
maybe we're good.
I think it was on the opposite side of the cavern, so this might be right.
Yeah, I was like, you know, Tutmos gave me Octopath as a gift, right?
Yeah,
For Christmas. So it's like, I played it like, I was pretty much all up on that for like the first month, but there's just so much to do.
There really is. There's a lot of meat in that.
And then like in the last month, after about 1 month, so about another 1 month has passed since then, and the last month I pretty much ignored it and got back on it. And it just so happened, like, in the town I was in now, Saintsbury, that I'm just now leaving, there were 2 story chapters going on there, so I got Ophelia's chapter 2 and Alfred's chapter 3. Well, Ophelia's wasn't depressing, because she's like a woman of the gods or something, a cleric or something.
Yep.
I like her. I know, it's all...
I
Oh,
liked it.
SK loving the sweet little...
I liked her too. She was
Religious
my.
woman.
I picked her as my main character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's not because she's cute. It's because she heals.
Or, I mean, for any reason, that you pick that personality, period.
I mean, she's not an idiot. Unlike Selphie,
So,
who has like maybe a pair of marbles bouncing around in her empty skull. It sounds like 2 like screws in a tin can.
Hey, you did make sure. Yeah, I was seeing. I was about to ask. You did make sure like the mic wasn't actually coming from a headset line around somewhere.
Well, the thing is, I haven't used my VR headset in a long time, so I wouldn't have had a reason to swap. Also, I was using it to record yesterday because, guys, over on Kjack's channel, we're doing Dungeons and Dragons and other miscellaneous games. Me and Jeremy, me and Kjack are playing through Dark Souls 2 right now in a cooperative dual-screen setup. He's also got Let's Plays going on right now, Baldur's Gate. He finished Salt and Sanctuary, and there's other things for you to check out. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell, and we'll...
I was about to say, are you doing this on purpose?
I wasn't at first, but I slowly started going in.
Started realizing that, you know, I am kind of doing, like, sales pitching here.
Yeah, like
that
every freaking YouTuber does. You can't watch a video online without that stupid steal from every... Don't, like, all the stuff I was saying at the end. Plus, and don't forget today's sponsor. If you haven't heard, check out audible.com. Like, yes, I've heard of Audible. You literally can't watch a single...
I gotta say, though, Audible, I do use... Is that, like, the same as, isn't that from Amazon?
I don't know.
Like the audiobook program?
Probably.
Well, that's what I use, and I think it's called Audible on Amazon, so... I actually use that to listen to, like, lengthy books like Dragonlance books I hadn't gotten to yet while working. So it's like I can do work and get reading out of the way at the same time.
So check out Audible today and use the code audible.com/Sarah's Night.
No, guys, really don't, because I don't do this to make money. I don't.
And don't forget to check out SK's Patreon.
Yeah, I'm not a professional YouTuber, so yeah, I don't really have any sponsors.
For only $5 a month, you'll get a detailed list of all the stupid chicks that SK really likes. Just a list of all these broads with less than like 2 cells of
broads. Now they're broads. Now you gotta add on like other non-existent negative traits onto them.
For $10, you'll get his top 10 list of all the hottest fictional women that don't actually exist, and
I'll give it to you right now. Luna, Reyna, Sailor Venus, Sedina, Thousand Arms. I think that might still be top 10. I'm trying to remember this from when I was a teen and thought about this kind of thing all the time. Lum from Yurusei Yatsura, an anime I never actually saw. You were a Lum fan too, don't even give me that. Dang it, I was hoping to be able to like dish this out really fast.
Maybe you need to refer to your...
Oh, and Supersonico.
Maybe you should refer to your Resident Evil mansion layout where you put girls in each room.
Oh my gosh, that's when I was... that kind of thing.
Not much has changed.
Kind of a... And I'm afraid a lot has changed, actually. That's when I was still in. Totally opposite.
And yet a part you can't get rid of. No?
Oh, okay. I thought that was supposed to be like, yeah, I just told you.
No.
Kind of.
I'm just
No, you were pointing out the tactic. You know, I actually did look into. I finally looked into having it removed the other day, and it turns out that I admit I'm totally ignorant. I did not know what to expect.
Did you?
It could end up costing well over like $1,000 because not only I figured like a few $100s at most in like one session. No, it's something you have to like get like multiple treatments for.
Over
like just removing a little bit at a time, and even then, it can still like cause like lasting.
Well, I mean, hey, you know what the cheaper solution is? Covering it up. Pick a different design. Cover it up.
I mean, yeah, but I was actually about to get to that. I don't know how I could in any way.
Well, it's going to be really easy for yours.
It would have to be like a huge...
Yeah, it's going to be big, but the thing is, it's a single color, right? And single color tattoos are a lot easier to cover up because the way covering up tattoos works is they're not actually covering up the tattoo. right? Because you can't ink over ink, right? That doesn't really do anything. What they do is they just work in the colors that exist on your skin as they are into the new design, so it just blends in, right? Or with something completely black, you could be able to do something like that. But then again, you're gonna have to pick like a symbol that's really big that might just be a black circle entirely over where that is.
Like something fully opaque that completely covers it, and then like have the initials SK put over that.
Or
Like it's just like SK in a black circle or something.
or if you wanted to...
Because if I was going to get another tattoo, it would be what I feel like I am.
Well, you don't.
No
Well,
longer
here's
it.
the thing: you don't have to make it something that, you know, something that personal. You could just do like the icon or symbol of something that you really like, right? Like, for example, you could do like a monochromatic, you know, which is a black and white version of like Luna's pendant from Luna. Right? Like, you know,
Lucia?
Lucia. Oh, wait, no.
Lucia was on that.
The little crescent pendant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's a kind of a basic design, right? That works, and it's not something that is core to your identity. So if like in the future that changed,
But what I'm saying is, I would think that I would want something. I mean, if I was going to have maybe a new tattoo,
like
I like to think that although I eventually came to regret it, I know why I did it. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, we were in college,
And it's not like it's the biggest life regret ever.
No,
Anything,
I mean,
I don't think. I like to think I will never come to regret this game.
right? Like I kind of regret mine too. Like doing kanji, like Japanese symbols on your arm, is like kind of a super basic bitch thing to do. Like,
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying.
and I kind of regret having done that. So I was thinking maybe I could cover it up too. And I was thinking, what are things that I like in my life that aren't like, you know, life-defining? And I'm like, you know what? I really like Devil May Cry and some cool symbols in Devil May Cry. I was like, I could potentially do like the Order of the Sword icon over it, because that's a solid thing that could maybe go over. Or maybe, yeah, that's the name of the church that Nero worked for at the beginning of Devil May Cry.
Didn't they turn out to be evil or something?
They did. Yeah, they absolutely did.
It's always.
It's always the church. It's always the church.
You know, I would say that there is one time where I do kind of have to look at it from the opposite side. Self-righteous Christians in some way or another get on my tits more than anything.
I completely agree.
Even though I'm a Christian too. But it's like I should be worrying about what my own guys, what my own team, putting this in quotes, is doing, you know? How they're acting.
Because you can't.
But if
control
there's
that.
one thing that does piss me off is where I do think like atheists and the like are kind of basically anything that's not Christianity. The way they're kind of portraying us, or at least the religion itself, we always had to be the bad guys in fiction. It turns out we're really the ones up to something, you know?
I've never
pious.
taken it that personally.
We act so pious and righteous, but it's
really,
like we're always the one that we're actually guilty of like a worse evil than anybody else in that story or movie or whatever. And I think the only example I can think of offhand that did not do that is that a year or two ago when we
You got a moon cannon coming up. But it looks like it's red, so you're also going to take a hit.
just sacrilege beforehand. There's no way I can do like all 40,000 HP.
Shouldn't you? Honestly, you probably should just do the sacrilege afterwards.
Well, I mean to make sure my HP is up fully beforehand.
I also thought maybe I could get the Chrono Trigger logo, like the gate and the giant C with the clock hands. because I really like Chrono Trigger. That's cool.
But do you remember that, what we should have done, the RPG Maker? We should have.
Yeah, the on PC.
I think it was VX.
Well, there's.
I know there's more than one.
Yeah, I think it's Ace.
A game that was made with that was Deadly Sin. We just tried that out just on a whim. Do you remember that?
For
Deadly,
like
Deadly
a
Sin?
night. Yeah.
Yeah, and I almost beat the whole thing.
Wow. An RPG that someone made an RPG Maker that was only a few hours long.
No, it was decently long. I thought we were on it for like a good 8-10 hours.
Really?
Yeah, this was like 2 or so years ago. But anyway, and like I haven't gotten back on it yet. I should. But you found it for like $2 on Steam, so you gave it to me shortly after.
No, because we played it. And
But in that one, to my memory, the church that one of your party members, the paladin girl, that I named Luna, like I named like the main character SK, and the sidekick was Lantis. The black magic chick, the sexy black magic chick was Dre.
Which I'm sure
and
was appreciated.
Yeah, and the paladin, sorry.
Paladin?
Sometimes I say Plag because that's how I first did it. Because that's the way Kenneth, one of my friends in South Carolina, when we first got in RPGs, that's how he pronounced it, so I just assumed that was correct, you know. Some of that's still kind of who's like the main character's lover or something. But yeah, she was like serving the church, and they actually turned out to not be secretly the bad guys or anything like that.
Well, you get 2 if you have the potential to get 2 cannons in a row. Are you gonna have enough spirit points for that?
But yeah, that's the only, like, just some RPG, you know, made with, that's the only one I can think of where there was like a, I mean, I'm gonna guess if I continue playing Grandia 2, which pissed me off, because the main character's problem with people of faith, he just instantly gets up in their grill. It's like, fuck you, there's no such thing as a god, and you think people like me are just evil, selfish. Well, I am, so.
You're right. Oh no,
Does it scare you? Does it offend you? Does it offend your god? It's just, he was just a dick about. Anyway, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the game turned out to have the kind of sentiments where, oh yeah, that, like, it actually, like, you know, it's like, that guy's sentiments are good because it turns out, it just so happens to turn out he's right before he even really saw anything wrong with the church.
Moonstone cannon.
They're even more evil than, you know, him just being, like, you know, that typical selfish mercenary who doesn't care about anything about money. That was the main character's wonderful personality.
Jeez, that did not do a whole lot of damage as far as moral is concerned.
Yeah.
Target lost. It's right behind you.
I could not get past that. It just really brought down the story, which wasn't that good to begin with. Or as in, like, it just wasn't really interesting.
Hit him again. Hit it like you mean it.
Which is too bad because that was a damn good battle system.
Moonstone cannon. Fire.
But I wouldn't have been a bit surprised if it turns out I was maybe 2 minutes of the way through the game or so, I would presume. Because it was kind of the point where it's like your true mission, the true objective of the game is revealed, that there's more at stake than what's being revealed. That kind of thing. I would have been a bit surprised if it turned out, oh yeah, that church really was. So it's okay to, you know, totally be a dick to everybody you meet, just like,
You did a lot more damage on that next turn. I didn't even realize you did. Apparently when it's stunned, it takes a lot more damage.
So don't play Grandy. Unless that kind of thing wouldn't really bother you. In that case, the battle system might be enough.
It doesn't bug me that much.
Like, I recommend you, like, maybe just look up a video gameplay just to get...
I did how the battle system works. Well, I know it's like you can do stuff to affect the turn order.
Yeah, and it's like all in real time, so it's really, just really nice. No, pursued. I mean, I'm gonna be...
And you lost your cannon.
I don't know why taking the defensive strategy would
Was
be
gonna give
using
you
it.
the offensive option? What? Okay, game.
I guess I'll just go ahead and unleash everything I got. Hopefully I'll finish him off this turn. He can't have more than like 2,000.
Well, not that way.
What does that mean, lost? I guess that means the target was lost, not the cannon. I was like, what? Did it just like
Fall off. Oh shit.
Did we not like screw in tightly enough?
Come on.
What? Why am I flying away from him, facing away to where
You said pursue.
Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said to do?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
And it kills you in one shot. Wow, glad you didn't lose that.
Which usually misses anyway. Okay, I'm actually turning around to face him this time to where I'll actually know what I'm looking at when I'm firing a cannon.
Nope, he still has another like 14k.
That wasn't bad for off the cuff.
Yeah.
You gotta check the grid, I guess.
I never... Is that actually how that works? I never actually paid enough attention to realize.
Oh, now I can use a moonstone cannon, but I don't like the spirit points.
Alright.
Yay.
If you focus, will it let you select the cannon, even if you don't have enough spirit for it?
No. And I can see why, you know. That would be too easy.
Oh my, it has like 1 HP out of the tens of thousands of HP that it had. Yes! Good job.
Is it not?
Oh, what was that noise?
Is this the noise of magic spell makes? Maybe we should stop flying away from the target when we're doing that. Maybe that works.
What? Facing our enemy to attack it? Is the optimal strategy here? Oh, that looks bad.
Just kind of looks like it should just be enveloping everybody. Just dissolving them.
I mean, that did damage. I said a little.
Even for defending that piece. Not really. Ice ray impact.
Or just go on the offensive because he has like 2 HP. He will die as long as something hits.
Well, in case.
Even if you did that attack again, he wouldn't kill you.
Who knows? Maybe it's one of those things where it really minimizes damage when you defend, and it ends up doing like 5 or 6 times more than that instead of just like what you normally expect to happen.
Fire now! Don't fly away! What are you doing?
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, that better do it.
No.
Crap experience.
Like, real bad.
Captain Stripe just increases my max HP again. That's nice.
Then I'm assuming the Cutlass maybe does.
That was like a sword for ice.
I like how Ike is like, yay, we did it! And Venus like, I think it's dead.
Actually, that was the easiest golem fight we've had.
It just took a while. Alright, let's go get that real quick. Wow, I'm glad I'm surprised it didn't dilly-dally and shilly-shally. Oh yeah, hey.
What was the deal with that? I just still can't get over that.
It's something that didn't translate well from Japanese to English.
Dilly dally, shilly shally.
I read about it before. Apparently, there's like some kind of like it's like a sarcastic expression in Japanese, but there wasn't an English equivalent, so they just improv'd that instead, and like what?
Okay. Well, anyway, that's enough for one episode.
Yeah.
All right. See you next time, guys.
Peace.